Why am I straight cervical? Why am I transformed into flat cervical? It is important to know the cause and how to judge my neck. I will explain from the perspective of biomechanics. For those of you who have flat cervical, the first symptom you see is a headache. The second is numbness, and I still have pain in the upper shoulder. It's been hard on your shoulders. Largely representative symptoms are some of the more severe people have a neck disc. The nerves starting from the neck go down like this to the arm because it won't be crushed once in the neck. The signal going down to the feet is not smooth, so it's not like any stabbing pain. Because the nerves are pressed, you feel like numb. If your arm is numb, rather than trying to fix it, it is important to have some stability in your neck. The lumps of upper trapezius are due to weak neck muscles. You have to hold your neck muscles back and forth. It is weak. The upper trapezius have no choice but to do more. What is the shape of the original normal cervical spine? It is slightly bent. There is a curve. It is called the lordosis. Why it is called normal cervical? But why should the top neck be bent like this? The neck is the heaviest weight in the human body. What will happen if you hold on? You can express it like that. There is a large stone block. I just stick two wooden chopsticks here. I will withstand with this weight when I sit or stand. Some of the wooden chopsticks stand up. So what will happen? It has to be broken. That's ridiculous. But the reason we can withstand is the front and back of the neck. Because of the tight muscles on the side, your neck can hold the weight on your head. But before the cervical spine bone is transformed into a straight neck, when it comes to this shape, it is quite stressful downward. It's kind of physics. The reason there is a curve is forward and backward. It serves to offset the weight. It distributes the weight. It plays a role by distributing the weight of about 10 to 15 kilograms forwards and backwards. But if the cervical spine is just straight, the whole weight is loaded. The pressure is increased. Then which part is the hardest? Of cervical spine number 1 to number 7, the bottom part of the number 7 is the most stressful. If I do this, the thoracic vertebra will start under number 7. Where the cervical spine and the part where the thoracic spine begins is called the junction. It puts a lot of stress on this connected part to make the bones and disc less stressed. How our human body works. It is said that will play more of a role that holds the neck more. The trapezius is forced to do more work than usual. You're overworked. If your shoulders continue to overwork, you will be tired. That's our shoulders. Those who have a similar body type or a straight neck. When I help with exercise, I don't loosen the shoulders. If you gently press the shoulder of a woman with less muscle mass like this, it's like a rock. My fingers are very hard. So I don't massage. She said, massage more strongly, stronger. Then it feels cool, but there is no lasting effect. Because of the shape of the cervical spine, it's crushed by the weight of your head, and you have to overuse my shoulder muscles. As long as you are not lying down, tension in the straight neck can only be maintained. That's why it doesn't mean that you loosen your shoulders. When it comes to flat cervical, upper trapezius becomes more stressful. There are a lot of disc problems on the fourth, fifth, and sixth sides of the cervical spine. The reason why the disc problem occurs is, it was said that the pressure on the spine increases. When the pressure increases, where would it be crushed? There is a disc between the bone and the bone. The disc is crushed. The disc is in liquid that cushion it. It acts as a buffer like this. The disc is being crushed with more force. What would happen then? The disc will protrude back. If it protrudes and remains in the state, the disc will inevitably burst. I was explaining it from the perspective of biomechanics. Let's wrap up today. You have a pain of a neck. What are the characteristics of those straight neck? You have a headache. There is a numbness in your arms and you have a shoulder pain. Last time, I said you shouldn't take some posture for your neck. In the next content, we will take about the exercise to stabilize the neck back and forth.